I will start my practice from the book Clear Thinking by Shane Parrish. Confidence versus ego. Self confidence is what empowers you to execute difficult decisions and develop self knowledge, while the ego tries to prevent you from acknowledging any deficiencies you may have. Self confidence gives you the strength to acknowledge those deficiencies. This is how you learn humility. Confidence without humility is generally the same thing as overconfidence, a weakness, not a strength. Confident people have the strength to admit weaknesses and vulnerabilities, to acknowledge that other people might be better at something than they are, and to ask when they need help. It's only human to have doubts about whether you are up to a given task. Even the most capable people have doubts about this from time to time. But those who have self confidence never give in to feelings of despair or worthlessness. That's just another ego trap. Instead, confident people stay focused on completing the task at hand, even if it involves relying on the help of others to do so. Every successful task only further serves to deepen your trust in yourself, and that's how confidence is earned. Confidence also comes from how you talk to yourself. More dreams die from a lack of confidence than a lack of competence. But while confidence is often a byproduct of our accomplishments, it also comes from how you talk to yourself. That little voice in your head may whisper its doubts, but it should also remind you of the many hardships and challenges you have overcome in the past and the fact that you persevered. No matter who you are, you have given that little voice many positive moments to speak of. You learn to walk despite falling down thousands of times. Maybe you failed a rest at first, but then figured out what went wrong and nailed it the next time. Perhaps you were fired, but moved on and ended up in a better position as a result. Maybe your relationship ended, or your business failed, or you were scared the first time you put on skis. Whatever it was, you overcome it, moved past it, and you are stronger as a result. It's important to talk to yourself about the adversity you have faced because past hardship is where you get the confidence to face future hardship. When I took my youngest son cliff jumping, we faced a serious dilemma. After reaching the top and looking down at the 25-foot drop, he got scared and wanted to climb back down. That was not possible, however, because the climb down was far more dangerous than the jump. One small error and he would have landed on a bed of sharp rocks. The more he looked down, the more nervous he became. I had to do something to help him help himself out of the situation. The first thing we did was to focus on our breathing. Your breath is so powerful tool that helps you calm your mind. We started taking a normal inhale and then immediately inhaling again with a smaller breath. It's the same way we naturally breathe when we are sobbing, and the results are similarly soothing. Only once we had relaxed our physical bodies could we change our inner dialogue. I asked him how he was talking to himself at that moment, and it was not good. He was beating himself up, telling himself how dumb it had been to climb up in the first place, how he should have known better, and how scared he was. This is the same way we all tend to talk to ourselves sometimes, or at least it is in my experience. The second thing we did was change the conversation he was having inside his head. We know how the words we say to other people impact how they feel, but we rarely think of how the words we say to ourselves impact us. I asked him to list off some of the things he had already done that he had feared before doing them. The question was barely out of my mouth when he started to tell me about snowboarding and the time we mistakenly ended up on a double black diamond and the first time he was wakeboarding. The list went on. There was no shortage of situations he has been in that had required courage. Thank you. That's it for the day.